Hello everyone and welcome back to European piano tutorials for beginners. In this video we will be learning our left hand of the Jingle Bells. We are just about to celebrate Christmas. It's just 2 weeks before Christmas, I think, about 2-ish weeks. So yeah, let's get into it. So we've just done our right hand in the previous video, so I assume you've learned that one before. And now we're ready for our left hand. Or you can start with left and do right, up to you. Okay, so now left hand starts just 1 octave lower from the middle C, so middle C is there, so we go to the C lower. So place your 5th finger on the C, just 1 below middle C, and finger 1 on G. And left hand will be pretty much on that position, so 5 on C, 4 on D, 3 on E, 2 on F, 1 on G. This is like a C position, and then only in the last bar of second line 5 will go on B. And then also on the first bar of the second line 1 will go on A, so 1 will stretch out to A and 5 will go down to B, otherwise it's all above C and G. 1 on C, 5 on C, 1 on G there. Okay, so we are starting together, 5 above C, 1 above G. Prepare those fingers there and place a bit of weight of your hand going into those notes together. It's like when you have double notes, you use more weight of the hand to help to play those notes, you know. Rather, if you have a passage like fast passage, you need to use the fingers if you want to go quick. But when you have a big like chords or something like that, you use much more weight, so you can help the fingers to go into the keys much easier. So you shape the fingers, make them little bit like that, like a little bit curved and little bit feeling like they're holding something in them, like some object, like, you know, like holding on to something, little bit, just a little bit. So when you play, I mean, with the weight of the hand going through the fingers, they will not collapse and not go too loose. Okay, so then you just shape them, prepare them above the keys and play like that. Okay, so now we're going to do first line 5 above C, 1 above G, and we play them together with bit of weight of the hand there together. 5 on C, 1 on G, and count 2, 3, 4. Then again 5 on C, 1 on G, and 1, 2, 3, 4 counts each. And 5 on C, 1 on G again. Then 5 on C, 1 on G again. We do it 4 times and count 4 counts each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. Then beginning of the second line goes 2 on F, 1 on A there. So F just goes down from G, that 1 note down, and 1 on A just above the G where we played. And then we play that. So we always stop on the first note of next lines, remember. Okay, so now again first line, so C and G, then again C and G, then C and G again, so 4 times, then again, and then 2 on A, or 2 on F, 1 on A there, the second line. Okay, do again first line all without saying the notes, all together again. Make sure you relax your hand after touching the notes without forcing them down continuously. Okay, and then 2 on F, 1 on A there. So that's the beginning of second line. Now second line by itself, going 2 on F, 1 on A there together again, then 5 on C, 1 on G, and then 2 on F, 1 on G together. And then at the end of second line 5 goes to B, 1 goes to G together like that, long, and then 5 on C, 1 on G again. So second line again, 2 on F, 1 on A, again 4 counts each bar, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll feel it with right hand later. And then 5 on C, 1 on G, and then 2 on F, 1 on G, and then 5 on B, 1 on G there. And then we stop with 5 on C, 1 on G at the beginning of the third line. Okay, so then after you've done a few times your second line with your left hand without any mistakes, you can do first 2 lines together until you do those 2 lines without mistakes. And now again first line C and G again 4 times. I'll go a little bit quicker. Then again C and G, then F and A, then C and G, and feel how the notes flow forward. F and G there, then B and G. See, lift the note just before you have to play next note. Not like you play then lift and, you know, play then lift and there is a gap, so you have to hold them longer and then lift just before next note. It's like quick lift then press again without any tension. Always like once you hold the notes, rest in your wrist, relaxed, okay, in always relaxed way there, not like tense and not forceful. That's very important. Okay, so now second line again without saying the notes, go like that. See, feel how it's like little choir singing of two voices, see, and then the next one. Feel how the notes like flow forward like a little background. Okay, now after you've done a few times your second line, you're ready to join first two lines. I'll say it with the notes again. So 5 on C, 1 on G, 5 on C, 1 on G, 5 on C, 1 on G again, 4 times, 5 on C, 1 on G, then 2 on F, 1 on A, then 5 on C, 1 on G, then 2 on F, 1 on G, then 5 on B, 1 on G, and then we go into the third line straight away. It's the same as the first line, so 4 times again, 5 on C, 1 on G again, and again we go the third line. We don't have to learn it because it's all the same, 4 times, 5 on C, 1 on G. Now fourth line will go 2 on F, 1 on A there again, and then 5 on C, 1 on G, and then 2 on F, 1 on G, and then 5 on C, 1 on G there, okay? So that fourth line like goes around a bit. So again, fourth line, 2 on F, 1 on A, like that. Always prepare your fingers on the keys before. Then 5 on C, 1 on G there, then 2 on F, 1 on G, and then 5 on C, 1 on G comes back, okay? And then without saying the notes, fourth line goes. See, you feel how the notes flow forward easily. Okay, so after you've done your fourth line without mistakes a couple of times, you're ready to join all 4 lines together. So now we're going from beginning. I'll say once with naming the notes and fingers, and then once without. I'll play for you, so that will be your goal, to achieve that quality without like mistakes going through all 4 lines. So now again, 5 on C, 1 on G 4 times, again 5 on C, 1 on G, and again, then 2 on F, 1 on A, then 5 on C, 1 on G, then 2 on F, 1 on G, then 5 on B, 1 on G, and then again 4 times, 5 on C, 1 on G, and again the same, again, then last time, that's the end of third line now, then 2 on F, 1 on A, that's the fourth line, then 5 on C, 1 on G, then 2 on F, 1 on G, and then 5 on C and 1 on G, okay? That will be all 4 lines together. So you see what we did line by line first, like first line, second line, and 2 lines, third line, and 3 lines, fourth line, and 4 lines together. I find this way it's very, very good approach to learn without mistakes very quickly, because sometimes people just play through the whole piece. Yes, it also helps, but it's not as effective. Once you focus on the smaller part, your mind can really absorb it much quicker. Then you do the next smaller part, then combine those 2 little parts, then do another little part, then combine the 3 parts, and so on. Whatever you learn, this is like a bit by bit learning or place by place learning, and then you have to always go back to the beginning of your section. You can learn it like whole piece like that by sections, and you can make the sections of different, you know, length, many, like from 1 bar, from even half of the bar up to however many bars you can absorb at once. I have a separate video about it, but this is a very effective way to learn. Okay, so follow it and you'll see you'll save a lot of time learning your things without mistakes, and you know, with much more efficiency, much more quality. Okay, so now again I'll play once more without any notes and fingers, just all through. That's your goal. And once you play, feel how the music flows easily and naturally. Imagine it's like a little choir singing, like you give it your own energy, your own personality. Feel how your notes connect together, not too pushy. See, like they flow forward, you feel them, how they go. See, like forward nicely, like that. That's the third line, and enjoy your sounds you create. See, then forward, there, make it very musical, and then last note there. Okay, so that will be all 4 lines. Just keep playing it and playing it until you get it fluently that way without any mistakes, and then you'll be ready for our next video where we're going to join our both hands together. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.